If you're looking for a wild experience that's interactive and educational, but with a laid-back beach vibe, you found it at the Santa Barbara Museum of Natural History Sea Center. Welcome to Wildly Seen Adventures. We're here to help you capture the spirit and culture of wildlife spaces so you can choose the perfect experience for your family. Today, our adventure takes us to Santa Barbara, California, and an opportunity to view and interact with marine life. Santa Barbara, California is about an hour and a half northwest of Los Angeles, but the entire road from LA does not look or sound like this. The town's famous for its white sand beaches and perfect weather. The Santa Barbara Museum of Natural History has an aquarium on the pier, and we're going to check it out. Well, here we are at the Stearns Wharf in Santa Barbara, out on the pier. And you get 90 minutes free parking here. After that, it's $4 an hour. We're going to the aquarium. So let's see where it is and what they've got going on today. Sea Center hours are from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. Adults are $17 and children are $13 to $15 depending on their age. This year, on Saturday, June 6, 2026, to celebrate World Oceans Day, there's free admission at the Sea Center. This is the gift shop area. They have quite a variety of options for gifts that can be purchased to remind you of your visit. Today the upstairs is closed for some renovations, so I'm not sure. It looks like that might impact seeing jellies and seahorses. Here we've got some sharks.
So you just use a two-finger touch. There's a bunch over here of the sharks. We have these splotchy ones are swell sharks. They'll suck in water to swell up their bodies. Yeah. So if a predator's coming, it makes it look really big, or they can lodge themselves in crevices. So that's the swell sharks. We also have horn sharks here, those darker ones with the spots. If you want to touch any, you just use the two-finger touch. And then these are thornback rays. They have these like bumpy little, bumps along the back. And then there's some smoother looking rays too. It looks like one's buried under there. That's a round ray, and that one feels like a little slimy.
Buried under where?
Yeah, here's one actually, but there's...
Oh, okay, I can see that. Yeah.
But yeah, feel free. There's in cases outside of their body. They grow up in those egg cases. And then once they finish up the yolk, they hatch. And then you can see the tiny babies.
They're kind of cute.
I know. And these cases are for the swell sharks versus this corkscrew case is a horn shark egg case.
Wow. So the egg case varies based on the species. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course.
Of note, the center has a Shark Sundays program each Sunday from 11:30 a.m. to 11:45, where you can hear about sharks and watch a biologist feed them.
Yeah, this is what the small sharks look like when they'll like suck up water to swell up their bellies, so then predators think that they look really big, or they'll like lodge them.
This is like simulating a wave. And you can see the wave action from underneath.
I think it's 10 inches in diameter.
The underneath? Wow.
So pretty big.
Mm-hmm. And then is that abalone? Is that alive or is it just a shell?
They're alive, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think we have 4. We have like a small one. But we have some big ones, and I think we have one small one.
Interesting. How about those shells? Are they alive too?
One of them has a snail in it, and then another one has a hermit crab in it.
Oh, okay.
So I know there's not one in the big one, but I think this one right here has a snail in it, and then I think the other one has a crab. And then you are more welcome to touch them if you would like. Sure, only rolls 2 fingers only on the tentacles.
Whoa, you have a huge collection of sea stars, huh?
Yes, we have 4 different species.
Wow.
We have blue knobbies, which are the ones that are blue. Ochre sea stars, which are these guys. Bat sea stars, which are ones with the webbed feet. And then 2 giant pea sea stars.
Oh, wow.
And we have some sea cucumbers and the red and purple sea urchins.
Those are beautiful, huh?
Yeah.
What's in here?
We have 2 types of snails. We have kellet whelks,
Oh,
which are
I
the
can
big
see those.
shells,
Yeah, okay.
and the chestnut cowries are the small, shiny shells. But people think that we clean their shells to make them really pretty, but they clean their shells themselves. That like purple little membrane that's coming up on the side is actually how they clean their shell. It comes out from the inside and then they scrub their shell clean.
Wow.
Yeah. You guys are more than welcome to touch if you'd like. Alright. Yes. These guys can get really big. I believe they can get to 10 inches long.
They've set this up to simulate a research vessel with a wet deck.
Yeah. Probably there's usually many different types of whatever it is.
It's called our moon pool. We have a few tools that we like to use. She right now is using a tool that measures water depth and visibility. It's called our sex disc. So the way we measure the visibility is we kind of keep our eye on the white panel on that disc, and then as we lower it, we count the feet, and then that's how visible the water is today. So it's almost about 100% visibility today. And this tool you are able to use. So you're able to use that disc whenever she's done, and then this white rope is attached to our crab net. So if you want to give that a
Here's the second floor of the aquarium, but a lot of it's closed today for a remodel. Here's a taxidermied sea otter. Oh, another sea otter specimen. That's huge. It's like 4 feet long.
Hello. Good
Hi.
morning.
How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you doing today?
Good.
This is a fully all marine mammals that can be found in the Alabama Channel. As you can see right now, the amazing view right here. All these mammals can be found here. Do you want to take a guess of what bird these 2 are? These 2 pellets are?
Otter? Seal?
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. This is a sea otter. This is a sea otter fur. You can tell the difference between 2. That the sea otter fur is way more denser. It has 100,000 furs, like kind of like in between each thing. So it's so soft.
Yeah, that's
Just because it keeps all of its warmth when it swims at night and in the day and stuff. And this is the sea lion, which is not that soft, but it's because it has more blubber. Where sea otters don't really have blubber at all. So yeah, right here we have baleen. Do you know what baleen is?
Oh yeah, for filter feeding.
Correct, yeah, correct.
This one's baleen too.
Yeah, this is a humpback baleen, and this is a gray whale baleen. And this is krill right here. We have some krill samples right here.
Is that a gray whale?
Yeah, correct, gray whale. So this one is berry. This is Baja. The reason why we call it berry and Baja, berry basically is where the sea where most gray whales meet and when they mate, and then the female gray whales come down to Baja, California, and have their babies. So that's why we have berry and Baja. They're mascot.
Is that one a baby?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
the baby Baja.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that the fact that they have a mass migration from Berry, Alaska, all the way down to Baja, Mexico. And they have their little babies and stuff.
Yeah. The Sea Center is part of a White Abalone Restoration Program that is working to bring the white abalone back from the edge of extinction. Different kinds of abalone that live off the California coast. Here's a photo gallery of marine mammals, mostly whales. Here's where we're parking on the pier. When you're done at the aquarium, there are other activities available on the pier. And some options for a bite to eat. And of course, a little dessert. I took a look at the shell and rock shop, and it was very interesting.
It's just resin. The resin to look at.
Let's see how the Santa Barbara Museum of Natural History Sea Center does on the Wildly Seen Adventures Scorecard. We rate 3 categories: care, purpose, and experience, then wrap it up with an overall impression. I rated care at 4.5 out of 5 stars. The facility was clean and well organized, and the individual aquariums were spotless. The 2-finger touch interaction was appropriate with the sharks and anemone. Purpose gets 4.25 stars. They have an effective conservation message addressing marine mammals and are raising white abalone to help that species avoid extinction. The research vessel simulation was also informative, and signs relayed interesting information. In experience, they get 4 out of 5 stars. I visited in the off-season and got parking on the pier, but I anticipate that during the summer, parking would become an issue. The food options on the pier looked delicious, and the candy shop or ice cream parlor looked like a great way to finish off the day. The docents were quick to acknowledge guests and explain what we were seeing. They were really helpful. Taking everything into consideration, our overall WSA score for this visit is 4.25 out of 5 stars. If you want to see more wildlife experiences like this, make sure to subscribe to Wildly Seen Adventures. In each episode, we explore zoos, aquariums, wildlife rescues, and sanctuaries to help you discover the most meaningful animal experiences for your family. Visit wildlyseenadventures.com for more adventures and resources. You can even rate a zoo while you're there. If you found this video helpful, please give us a like and let us know in the comments if you will be adding your own WSA Scorecard review on our website. Until next time, keep it wild.